Stocks that have increased their dividends for at least 50 years in a row are considered dividend kings. Because of their steady cash flows and earnings, these companies fared better during economic turndowns than their competitors. Investors concentrate on stocks with low risk and established dividend growth histories during periods of financial turbulence. Here are the top 15 dividend kings. Number 15. Johnson & Johnson. It is an American multinational corporation that operates in the pharmaceutical industry and distributes a dividend of $1.13 per share on a quarterly basis. Since the beginning of the last century, the business has maintained a pattern of annual dividend increases, making it one of the most successful dividend companies. As of the 11th of November, the dividend yield on the stock was calculated to be 2.59%. Citigroup expressed optimism on the medical device industry. As a result of this, the company reaffirmed its buy rating on Johnson & Johnson stock and set a price objective of $198 for the stock. Number 14. Procter and Gamble. It is a manufacturing company based in the United States that specializes in producing consumer goods. The award for Partner of the Year was just given out by the corporation to those businesses that have provided extraordinary and sustained value and service to the company's consumers and stakeholders. On October 11th, the Procter and Gamble Company announced that it will be maintaining its prior dividend payment amount of $0.9133 per share by paying a quarterly dividend. For the past 132 years, the corporation has provided its shareholders with consistent dividend payments, and for the previous 66 years, it has increased the amount of money it distributes to shareholders on an annual basis. Number 13. Target Corporation. The American global chain of big box department stores known as Target is owned by the Target Corporation. J.P. Morgan increased its price objective for the company to $217 and maintained its overweight rating on the shares throughout the month of November. The company expressed optimism on the company in advance of the publication of its Q3 results and praised the firm's rock-solid fundamentals. Due to the fact that it has maintained a pattern of annual dividend increases for the past 51 years, Target Corporation is one of the greatest dividend companies that we have on our list. Number 12. The Coca-Cola Company. The Coca-Cola Company is a worldwide beverage corporation that has its headquarters in Georgia. As of the 11th of November, it offers a dividend payout of 44 cents per share on a quarterly basis, which results in a dividend yield of 2.89%. It reached the milestone of 60 years of consecutive dividend growth in February of 2022, which solidified its position as one of the top dividend companies on our list. The Coca-Cola Company's revenue for the third quarter of 2022 was reported to be $11.1 billion, which represented an increase of 11% compared to the same period in the previous year. Number 11. National Fuel Gas Company. The National Fuel Gas Company is a diversified energy company based in the United States that focuses on the distribution of natural gas in addition to the development of new natural gas reserves and the production of natural gas. The company's most recent earnings report for the fiscal Q4 2022 failed to meet various estimates provided by The Street. However, compared to the same time period the previous year, the revenue of $435 million showed a growth of 22.2%. Its operating cash flow for FY22 came in at $812.5 million, which is an increase over FY21's total of $791.5 million. Number 10. Cincinnati Financial Corporation. The Cincinnati Financial Corporation is an insurance provider that has its headquarters in Ohio and serves the state's residents by providing them with services related to property and liability insurance. The company was given a neutral rating by BOFA when it first began providing coverage of the shares in September. The firm highlighted the commercial business and dividend growth streak of the company. The operating cash flow that Cincinnati Financial Corporation recorded for the third quarter of 2022 was $666 million, which is an increase over the $601 million that was reported for the same period in 2021. The free cash flow for the company for the period was $662 million, which is an increase over the prior year comparable figure of $598 million. Additionally, it brought in premiums amounting to $1.88 billion, representing a year-over-year increase of 12.6%. Number 9. PepsiCo Incorporated. PepsiCo Incorporated is yet another excellent dividend stock that we have on our list. Over the past half-century, the multinational food and beverage corporation has maintained a pattern of annual dividend increases. As of the 11th of November, it offers a dividend payout of $1.15 per share on a quarterly basis, which results in a dividend yield of 2.53%. PepsiCo Incorporated had generated more than $6.3 billion in operating cash flow as of the end of the month of September. In the third quarter of 2022, the firm reported revenue of around $22 billion, representing an increase of 8.8% compared to the same period in the previous year. Number 8. Colgate-Palmolive Company. It is a consumer goods manufacturing conglomerate based in the United States. The company has consistently maintained its dividend payments thanks to the robust cash generation that it has reported throughout the years. Its operating cash flow amounted to $1.88 billion for the first 9 months of 2022. The fact that the company distributed dividends totaling $1.2 billion to its stockholders during the third quarter places it among the top dividend stocks available for purchase. Number 7. The Gorman-Rupp Firm. It is a pump and pumping equipment company that is situated in the state of Ohio. The municipal, water, and sewage sectors, along with other related fields, are the primary customers for the majority of the company's offerings. The corporation increased its quarterly dividend by 2.9%, bringing it to 0.175 cents per share, and the announcement was made on October 28th. The company's uninterrupted streak of dividend increases now stands at a whopping half-century thanks to this boost. As of the 11th of November, the dividend yield on the stock was calculated to be 2.45%. Number 6. Illinois Tool Works Incorporated. Illinois Tool Works Incorporated is a manufacturing firm based in the United States that produces engineered items as well as specialty goods. Credit Suisse acknowledged the significant organic growth of the company as well as its consistent margin performance in the most recent quarters. As a result of this, the company has upgraded its shares to an outperform rating and increased its price objective on the stock to $243. Number 5. Genuine Parts Company. Distributing office, industrial, and electronic materials is the business of Genuine Parts Company, situated in Georgia. The company's operating cash flow increased from $1 billion in the same time last year to $1.2 billion in the first 9 months of this year. Its free cash flow for the time period totaled $1 billion, up from $870 million in the same time last year. The business also distributed $369 million in dividends to shareholders, ranking it among the top dividend stocks to own. Number 4. Lowe's Companies Incorporated. American retail corporation Lowe's Companies Incorporated, with headquarters in North Carolina, focuses mostly on home improvement. Due to its history of continuous dividend increases over the past 59 years, the company is within our list of the finest dividend stocks. In addition, since its IPO in 1961, the company has consistently distributed dividends to stockholders. It now has a dividend yield of 2.06% and pays a quarterly dividend of $1.05 per share. Number 3. Hormel Foods Corporation. Hormel Foods Corporation is a company that specializes in packaging and marketing a variety of food items. The corporation is based in Minnesota in the U.S. In September, Argus kept its buy rating on the stock and set a price target of $53, while praising the business's sound financial position and track record of dividend increases. Number 2. Emerson Electric Company. It is a multinational American manufacturing company with a focus on the business, retail, and consumer industries. The company announced a 1% increase in its quarterly dividend to 52 cents per share on November 2nd. The business has increased its dividend for 66 years running, ranking it among the top dividend companies. The stock's dividend yield as of November 11th is 2.21%. Number 1. Cisco Corporation. The marketing and distribution of food products, kitchenware, and other related goods are activities of Cisco Corporation. Operating cash flow for the company totaled $158.6 million for the first 13 weeks of FY23, an increase of $47.8 million over the same time the previous year. Cash flow for the corporation during that time was $13.8 million. It was one of the finest dividend stocks on our list during this time, paying out about $250 million in dividends to shareholders. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from me again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.